Hi, how's it going? My name is Matali. I'm mostly in the moment, and we're looking at the twin flame energies for the end of November. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing, and joining me here today. I love connecting with your high vibrational soul, and I hope you find something that makes you smile today. For this reading, we are being joined by Archangel Zadkiel. He's been helping me out in my meditations in the last couple of days, and he entered right before I started this reading. So we're all set, ready to go, and let's start. What is going on for the twin flames in this last week of November? Okay, Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, there's this feeling of I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for a very long time, and now I'm not waiting any longer. There's a sense of all that waiting that twin flames do, which I do not recommend. I recommend you hold space for your twin flame, but not wait for them, because waiting just begets more waiting, just manifests more waiting. So instead of saying waiting, if you just say you're holding space for your twin flame and still living your highest and best life, when your twin flame is ready to come into your life, that is going to be also your highest and best life, having them included in it, then it will all go well when you have twin flame union, or when you head towards the next step in your twin flame union. So there's a sense of twin flames have been waiting and waiting and waiting and no longer waiting. Why are they no longer waiting? It's like enough sadness that was put into this connection has been put in. It's also a reason I brought in Archangel Zadkiel, because forgiveness, mercy, and benevolence is a really key ideas and energies that this Archangel brings in, on top of many, many other things, but that being the main thing: forgiveness, mercy, and benevolence. So there's a sense of forgiving your twin flame, forgiving yourself, asking for mercy and forgiveness, and leaving the connection with a lot of light and love. I feel like that there's so much going on for the twin flames, or there's about to be so much going on for the twin flames, that there's this kind of shift in energies. You probably feel it in the collective, where a lot of people are about to be awakened, spiritually awakened for the first time, and it's creating this kind of uneasiness. We have major dates coming up in December, starting off with an eclipse on the last day of November. I think this is what I'm picking up on, this energy. Definitely feeling like you're being prepared for something, twin flame. You might have started feeling what the collective is going to start feeling in just a week or two. In the next few weeks, the rest of the collective is going to start feeling what you're feeling. You're just getting ahead of the curve. You're kind of feeling through it. If you're new to the twin flame journey, you're going to be going through a lot of these kind of awakening energies, and kind of finding out the truth about the twin flame journey, and about energies, and how life's biggest questions. You're going to go through that, and then in a few weeks you're going to see a lot of the collectives start asking those questions and start going through what you just did, so you can now help them. Okay, so obviously this is going to be a more important reading than I thought. Okay, so what is going on for the masculines? How is the masculines doing? They're doing well. Most of your masculines are single. They're in a really good high vibrational energy. They are at a place where they feel they can take on this twin flame connection, or something just as big in their life. The career, the dream job, moving to a place that's a little bit out of their price range, connecting with their family again or creating a new family. Like, they're in a good place. They've worked on themselves and they're finally in a good place. Really good place. Really glad for the Divine Masculines. Wow, the Lover's card, and it fell on the Union space. They've made their decision. So this whole kind of uncomfortable shift that happens for you twin flames, it might have already happened for you. A lot of you, it's going to happen before this eclipse. Is so necessary. Sometimes it's kind of funny. It's like, why is this happening? Like, this little shift in energy, this little change in energy of who I am, how I connect with others, or how I connect with the collective, or my ideology, whatever. Like, why did this little shift happen? And sometimes it's as simple as connecting better to spirit, connecting better to your twin flame. Renewal, kind of like you've become this awesome person now. It took you a while, right, on this twin flame journey to get to this place, on this spiritual journey. And look, the masculines are a place where they know what they want in their life. The Lover's cards represents a huge choice in love. This is like a major decision that changes your life, right? So it could be in regards to the two of you. It could be in regards to pursuing their passion, or moving to the place that they've always wanted to live, pursuing new friend groups, a new hobby, pursuing that new love, So there is a sense of, sorry if you hear my stomach growling, I fast, meditate, protect, and cleanse before readings, and that takes a few hours. Yeah, so that's that. And it's just because the cleaner the body, the clearer the channel, and that's just the truth. So the Divine Masculines are doing really well. They have chosen a path to pursue. That path may be you, maybe something else that is on that level, but they have chosen path. Okay, so what is going on with masculines? What's going on in their physical life? What are they up to? Knight of Cups. Okay, so they are, the Knight of Cups is pursuing something that they love. And they're out. They're ready to go grab it. They're ready to send that message off. Six of Wands. Yeah. They're feeling really confident. They're really at a place where they just feel like whatever they do, whatever they set out for, they will be able to accomplish. So whatever this is, it could be romantic love relationship. It could be the career of their dreams. Somewhere they always wanted to travel. A long trail or route that takes 6 months or more to travel, backpacking or whatever. Like, there's definitely a sense of, I'm up for the challenge. I'm ready to take this on. This is something I really want to do. Okay, moving forward with that. Like, how is the masculine feeling about the Divine Feminine? How is the masculine feeling about the Divine Feminine? The Page of Cups. Okay, so there is that love energy there. We have the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups, and the Lover's card, and a lot of good feelings with the Divine Masculines. They're feeling a lot of love. They're willing to give this a shot. For a lot of masculines, when they decide to pursue something else that they really, really want, like a job or those long travels, vacation or whatever, reconnecting with family or creating a new family or starting something new in their life, when they're ready for some sort of grand adventure like that, it usually means that they're also ready for a romantic love situation too. You know, being open and ready for something else that they really literally love and want in their life opens them up to this connection as well. That's why you always want your twin flame to be doing well, pursuing what they love, doing what they love, because that allows them to open up to the other grand love in their life, you. So that's looking really good, really auspicious for the twin flames. They've okay, I got that the divine masculines are really putting their job, the job that they have for financial reasons, for income, so they can live, you know, pay rent or pay bills or pay their mortgage or whatever. That job is something that they have put on the back burner. Because they want to pursue this thing, this really, really big thing that they love, and they want to make time for love. They want to make time for love. Wow. What are they thinking about when they think about you? When they think about their twin flame? What is the divine masculine thinking about when they're thinking about their twin flame? The Fool card in reverse. Okay, so this is kind of an indication that they're ready to take a huge leap in their life, start something new in their life, a whole new era in their life. And this is what started it. Their love for whatever this is, what they want to pursue in life, that opened them up to the possibility of love and also pursuing this as well. Hey, I'm starting a whole new chapter in my life. Going after something that I really, really love and am passionate about. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to share this with someone that I love in my life as well? So they're really, really excited for that. Sorry. It's getting much later in the day, and I intermittent fast by accident, because when I do readings for our clients, I just fast for the majority of the day until my readings are done. And then I had to stop and take a break because it kind of takes a toll on my body if I do it for too long. But yeah, sorry about that. Okay. Wow, 1111, the twin flame card. What are they thinking about when they think about you and it hit the union space? They are thinking about this happy marriage and happy home life. They do want to share their physical life with you, their emotional life with you, their romantic energies with you. They're feeling it a lot stronger now because they're ready to take the step into this new life. I don't know if they're moving into a new home or if they're starting a new job or new project, a new hobby. But I feel like with this excitement and this amount of passion, like when the divine masculines are this passionate about starting something new, like they think of their divine feminines, you know, they're really, really on board. They're really excited about this, and they want someone in their life that they can share it with. So exciting. Okay, so what is going on with the divine feminine's life? Okay, what's going on with the divine feminine's life? What is going on with the divine feminine? Are you kidding me? Wow. All right. Okay. In a very similar spot to the divine masculines here, you see the 9 of Pentacles, and now we have the 10 of Pentacles here. Crazy. Wow. And the reunion card. I do feel like the divine feminines are feeling like they are on the precipice of their dreams and wishes coming true. It's why you've been getting all those kind of weird, uncomfortable feelings recently, and you've probably had a little bit of not tower moments, but maybe being in the presence of other people's tower moments. Things like that. All the cards came out in reverse, so I turned them upright. Seriously, Divine Feminines. I don't even have to tell you, because you already know this, that you have so many things aligning in your life. More than one. More than just love. And it's totally mirroring the Divine Masculine sides, because they're ready to pursue something big. Something that they're very passionate about in their life. And therefore, they're also open to sharing it with someone that equals that amount of love. And you Divine Feminines are feeling very similarly. Wow. Divine Feminines, what's going on with your physical life? 7 of Swords in reverse. I feel like you are getting a sense and feeling that, like, whatever you're putting your efforts into now is kind of just to hold space at this time. So for a lot of you, whatever work you have been doing, you are just going to keep up for this time as you receive all this abundance, as you receive this union. So at this time, whatever it is, if you have creative projects, you know, if you have health things that you're working on day to day, you know, eating healthy or exercising, going for walks, connecting with nature, gardening, or watching documentaries, or you know, just staying on top of things, whatever creative projects you have, music, singing, dancing, you know, new hairstyles, new clothing, redecorating your dining room, cooking new things, drawing, painting, just, you know, humming in the shower, whatever it is. Building things, building chairs, creating a flash game, taking new routes when you're going bike riding, finding different foods to try, whatever. I know there's a lot of male Divine Feminines, so I like to try to keep it balanced in my examples, but definitely, you know that whatever you're doing now, you're kind of keeping up to to hold space to receive your abundance, including your union with your twin flame. Wow. Okay, so the Divine Feminine, I mean, how are you feeling towards the Divine Masculines? Here we go, the 9 of Swords here twice. That's the feeling I was getting. That you released, you forgave, you did you did a lot of work, internal work, Divine Feminines. And usually it mirrors that way. If you're doing a lot of internal work, your masculine's doing a lot of physical work. And if your masculine's doing a lot of emotional inner work, you're usually doing a lot of physical work. It usually mirrors in that way. So you're helping the connection at this time by doing a lot of that emotional work, getting through it. Like, this is like an intense amount. Related to committed relationships, your relationships in the past, relationships that with those that you are connected with now, that you live with, your family, your friends, your neighbors, your community, and your future relationship, marriage, committed relationship, whatever it is to you. A lot of work focused on that. Friendships in the past, relationship with your mother and father, siblings, family members, coaches and teachers, whatever, whoever you've had a strong connection with, that is being worked on to finally clear off, because you've been doing this work for a long time, but it always, if it's something that's really big, someone that has a lot of connection to you, that is very important to you, that you had a lot to heal from, it will come up in segments through the cycles. So, not all you're going to hear in a twin flame, in my twin flame readings, are going to be necessarily the most pleasant thing, but I'm telling you what needs to be done for this union to happen. So I hope you understand that. Okay. How the divine feminines are feeling about their masculine? The Tower card. Yeah, I feel like you might have let go of all expectations, divine feminines. Your divine masculines might be with someone else, or you might have lost all contact with your divine masculine, or you might have gone in and released them wholly and completely. It's like you're not waiting anymore. I keep getting that. You're not waiting, you're not waiting, you're not waiting, which is a really great thing to do in your spiritual work right now, is to release all those expectations, release whatever outcome that comes from this connection. Just knowing that it will be for your highest and best good, and wanting the highest best good for your twin flame, for yourself, and for both of you mutually, and for everyone involved, right? So that's a huge thing for twin flames that are just starting out this connection. That is going to be like a stake in the heart, right? Like, no, what is that, right? But if you've been on this journey for a while and you've been through some of these cycles, you know what it is. It's just part of the journey. You release expectations. You kind of, over the year, over the seasons, you kind of build up expectations again. It's just like, no, just release it. Release those expectations. Surrender completely. Okay. And what is the divine masculine thinking about when they think about just life in general and the divine feminine? They're excited. They're super excited for this new adventure, this new part of their life. They're ready. They're stepping out the door. They're ready. The thing is that they're getting a lot of signs for having something happen in this union. I feel like they feel like so strongly that they're going to cross paths with the divine feminine, whether intentionally or not. They keep getting signs for it, but I think they're so focused on this new thing that they're really excited about starting, that they don't really that they're not really paying too much attention to physical union, even though they'd be ready for it and they'd be happy to include the divine feminine in their new life. And they keep getting signs, symbols for it, like synchronicities for it. They're kind of ignoring the messages from the divine when it comes to union, because they're so laser focused on this new exciting project. Okay, so what are they thinking about? What takes up most of their thoughts at this time? Yeah, Knight of Wands. They are super excited for this new thing that they're doing in their life. Wow, the Tower card. Yeah, there's nothing that's going to stop them. It's part of their kind of, it is destined for them to kind of pursue this and then have them open up to your energies more. This will allow them opening up their heart and their love energies to this new project is also what's going to help them open up their heart chakra to you, divine feminine. So literally the Page to the Knight of Wands, they are gunning it. They're leading with their heart. They're just going with the flow. They're so passionate about it. They have so much desire for it. This is a really great thing, because as soon as they start whatever this is, guess what it's reminding them of? Guess what they would want in their life to do this with? You, right? What are divine feminine thinking about when it comes to their twin flame? Okay. Well, I thought they were supposed to start the soul mission with me. Not true. Usually you start your soul mission like before you even meet your twin flame. Like you will acquire the knowledge, the skills, or network, be able to know the right people, have the right resources to pursue the soul mission, the joint soul mission you guys both have. I understand, Divine Feminines, that it's kind of difficult to kind of take on so much by yourself, or at least it feels like you're taking on the soul mission by yourself. Like, oh well, like I wanted to do this huge project, but like it's a huge undertaking for one person to take on. Like, I would really, really love the help of the Divine Masculines. But it's kind of, the thing is, like, you're already on it. You're already doing your soul mission. You know how we were talking about before that you were just keeping on top of the work that you have already started, that you're continuing to do? Whether it's, like, health, your creativity, your spiritual or intuitive or inner work, those kinds of practices. Figuring out what you like. Not everyone likes to go for nature walks. Some people like to swim, whatever, you're figuring out what works for you, what doesn't. But the twin flames that I'm talking to usually have been on the cycle for a long time, so you know what you like. Instead of sage, you like sprays, whatever. Like, you get what you like, what you don't like, your preferences, and in things that affect everything in your life, your health, your career, your home, your friendships, your family relationships, your spiritual life, your love life. It's just you're just gonna continue doing those things. And I know it's just like, oh, but I want to do this big thing with the Divine Masculines, but it's kind of like you may not even know it, but the things that you're doing now is going to help you in your joint soul mission later on. You are doing your soul mission. Ooh. Okay, 1 second. All right, so we got the 5 of Pentacles. So dramatic, Divine Feminine. You're being a little dramatic here. But definitely feeling like, well, it'd be really nice to be able to go through all this with the Divine Masculines, but you're, being open. I feel like this is really difficult news for Divine Feminines to hear at this time regarding their twin flame connection. It's like, really, again, I have to surrender, release expectations, like, keep doing what I'm doing. Like, things are happening for you, Divine Feminines. Your wishes and your destiny is coming through, like, beyond what you can imagine. Like, that's how good it's coming. And it's just one of those times, generally a week before and a week after an eclipse, you start feeling those kind of heavier energies. It's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to finally get rid of some old baggage in your life, including the baggage that makes you rely on the Divine Masculines for your happiness, for your soul mission work, to feel less lonely, to feel like you're not going to get any of your wishes until this happens as well, to feel like I'm all constantly feeling sad and clearing things. No, there's a lot of upsides to this connection as well. It's just kind of changing your perspective. If you can change your mindset from things aren't happening for me to things are happening for you, that is when everything begins to change. When everything begins to change. I guarantee you, if you just kind of, whip that frown upside down and just kind of, instead of being in a self-pity mode, be in a very high vibrational gratitude mode, just being grateful, just saying things like, I'm grateful for this in my life, I'm grateful for that in my life, immediately changes you from a low vibrational energy to a high vibrational energy. You cannot say I am grateful for something and say what you're grateful for without being in a high vibrational state. So if you catch yourself being in a like, oh, poor me attitude, I'm a victim, or I'm lonely, or I have so many things to clear, or whatever kind of energy, flip it. Get into gratitude. Just say, I'm grateful for this beautiful day. I'm grateful to have a roof over my head. I am grateful to be able to pursue things I love, to have people in my life that I love, to be able to know I can do something very exciting today. You know, I can make that meal that I wanted. I can be creative. I can do whatever I want. I can go outside and, you know, say whatever to the rest of my day and spend the rest of the day just out in nature. Whatever you feel grateful for, just, it will flip this journey from, dang, there's a lot of work, to, wow, there's so many miracles. Right? Okay, don't mean to go into preacher mode, just there's gonna be a lot of people going through that very soon. And I'm just reminding you so you can go remind those others when you cross their path that are going to be going through this. Believe me, it's not fun. All right, okay. The Divine Masculine's action space towards the Divine Feminine. Yeah, they are in a dreamlike state. They are, look at this, King of Cups with the Seven of Cups. They are in this kind of like dreamy, fantastical space where they're just kind of like everything's just magically happening. I can't wait for them to come and join me on this work. I think they'll love it. I could just imagine us working together day and night, waking up next to each other, and grabbing some coffee and talking about the work that we're going to be doing that day on this soul mission, or our future plans together, or, you know, they're off. They're off in their la la land. They're just dreaming up all the possibilities. King of Pentacles right next to the King of Cups. They're really ready to be in a committed relationship, and a really healthy one as well. Wow, the Ten of Cups. Are you kidding me? They're ready for it. So this is a huge indication that masculines are literally taking that step that they need to take in order to pursue that very beautiful, passionate project that they have. And as soon as they take a step in that, it could be tomorrow, it could be a week from now, a month from now, next season. As soon as they take the first step in that thing, guess where they're going to be led to? Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine's action space towards the Divine Masculine. The door is open. I'm getting the door is open. The Divine Feminines. Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad I got you back here. Usually I can feel your energy. Sometimes I feel like the energy of the viewers fluctuate throughout the reading, and I'm like, wait, don't get pissed at me. Like, or okay, I get it. Like, you're in a good place now. So I feel like a lot of Divine Feminines feeling like, okay, yeah, just being in that lighthearted space, like allowing for the physical aspects to align in this connection. And it's happening. It's happening. The Divine Masculines are definitely taking the physical steps. Your game. Your game, Divine Feminine. You're like, hey, physical things are happening in this connection? Fine. I'm going to play game. I'm on board. Just making the decisions to know that things are happening in this connection, that there's balance. Your Divine Masculine is doing as much work as you, that this is a partnership that is divine and therefore destined. And there are things that are happening in the physical. Just knowing that they are steps being taken in the physical, really big steps right now. And your emotional work and inner work is really, really helping that along. Knowing that Divine Feminines, I feel like you're totally on board now. You're totally game. I feel like this kind of set you in the right mindset. This was just kind of a reminder. You know, we all kind of get into this kind of energy sometimes, and we just need to kind of, you know, have our light worker friend remind us once in a while. Yeah, Divine Feminines. Wow. Did we see that? King of Cups in both of the action spaces for the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculines. Definitely a lot of love being felt for each other at this time, for the connection, for wanting to come together at this time. Are you kidding me? I love doing readings like literally in front of so many viewers. So when confirmations like this happen in real time in front of you for physical confirmation, like, you know I'm not making this up. You know I'm not making this up. The King of Cups and the King of Pentacles on both the Divine Feminines and Divine Masculines action space towards each other. Enough said. Enough said. All right, if you resonated with this reading, please check out my extended twin flame reading for this week that I have the link for below in the description box. It's on Vimeo. And I am super excited for twin flames. I mean, this is incredible. Yeah. Let me know how you're feeling, whether you're Divine Feminine or Divine Masculines, in the comment down below. I would love to hear from you. I'm Natalie, reminding you to stay mostly in the moment, and I wish you so much love, light, and peace.